Hello, Jacob. And today I have an unbagging for you. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, yeah, as I just mentioned, I have an unbagging for you, and this will actually be one of 3 unbaggings that will be coming up over, I'd say, about the next week and a half or so. And yeah, so I mean, Fanatics, as usual, was running a major sale on, clearance jerseys and stuff like that. So I figured, well, why not just go back there and, grab a few more while I can. And, yeah, I think the combined total of all of them was somewhere along the lines of like 40 or 50 bucks for all 3 of them. So, and this particular one was like 16 bucks on the Fanatics website, as I mentioned before here. And, yeah, let's go ahead and get into it before I unbag this here. Leave your guess down below what you think it is. Now, basically, the 2 hints I'll give you is it is of an NFC North division rival, and it is, well, a lightning rod player from, well, let's just say he's a lightning rod for this particular fan base, as well as a lot of the NFL fans throughout the league. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and open this up. So, do you guys have your guesses down below? Well, if you would have guessed Mitchell Trubisky, you'd be correct. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I got myself a Mitchell Trubisky orange alternate Chicago Bears jersey. So I'll go ahead and get rid of this stuff to the side here. Oh, and also DoorDash coupon. And here it is. As I mentioned before, this is a Mitchell Trubisky Chicago Bears Nike Vapor Limited jersey. And, yeah, I mean, Mitchell Trubisky, what can you say, A lightning rod for so many years with the Chicago Bears. Bears fans, well, let's just say either love him or love to hate him. But again, also doesn't help when you come from the same class as guys like Deshaun Watson, Patrick Mahomes, and, others. But, yeah, so without further ado, let's kind of get into some of the details here. I mean, like I say, I've unboxed a lot of Vapor Limiteds recently, so. But what makes this one different is the Chicago Bears. I mean, obviously, well, you can see here with the logo and all that stuff. But the Chicago Bears have double stitch numbers, and since this is a Vapor Limited, only one of them is stitched. The blue outline is. But the white is painted on, or just, yeah, basically painted on, for lack of a better term. And I got this in a size 2X. And the orange is a really nice orange. I do like the Bears orange jerseys, even though, like I say, they do have at least recently, Matt Nagy has a history of beating us with anyone. So, even though we did get him last year in Soldier Field, which is always a nice treat whenever we can beat him in Soldier Field. But anyway, back to the jersey here. Trubisky, single-stitched on the sewn nameplate with the 10 single-stitched on the back as well. And as I mentioned before, this is a size 2X. And yeah, I got this bad boy for 16 bucks. And at the time, they were doing like free shipping and stuff like that. So, but yeah, no, that pretty much will wrap this video up. Like I say, stay tuned because I do have 2 more coming in the mail over the next, I'd say, week and a half or so. And just kind of some final thoughts on Mitchell Trubisky. I mean, he is what he is. I don't know if, like, Nagy and those guys actually really utilized him to his full potential. But now he's back up in Buffalo behind Josh Allen. And, Yeah, I mean, granted, it was a preseason game, but boy, he I mean, Mitchell Trubisky absolutely torched him when they played him in preseason. But again, preseason and all that stuff. But again, for Trubisky, I mean, I hope he has a chance in the future with whoever and all that stuff. But again, not a bad backup to have, all things considered. I mean, he can do some. He's basically Josh Allen 2.0, or like a Josh Allen light, if you may say. Because he can do a lot of the same stuff, and he also had a lot of like similar gripes about them. So, one last time here. Here's the jersey. And as I mentioned before, stay tuned for, well, the other two unboxings. So, until we meet again, this is Jacob. Have a good day.